My first husband, like I knew him my whole life. So it was like, it's different. I can't explain it. Like he's definitely my soulmate.
No.
I am so excited for your wedding special. Congratulations. I saw a bunch of the photos and you guys looked great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Of course. It looked like the absolute perfect day. I mean, when you think back to your wedding day, think back to those photos, what's kind of the first thing that pops into your mind?
I don't know. Well, my first thing that happened, like, I don't want to say, like, my new beginning. Like, I wanted to say new beginning. Like, it was like, I don't want to, like, it was kind of like a fairy tale. Like, it was like the wedding I've always wanted. Like, even, like, it was just, like, more than I could have dreamed for.
Yeah, same for me. It was kind of a fairy tale. Meeting someone walking in the street and then developing a beautiful relationship and, getting to that place was absolutely amazing.
Definitely.
Felt like a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought, when, like you said, meeting in the street, that it would be like this a few years later? I mean,
no, just real quick, don't lose your thought. My first husband, like I knew him my whole life. So it was like, it's different. I can't explain it. Like he's definitely my soulmate.
No.
Like he is,
I love it. You guys seem so happy. It's so wonderful. One of my favorite photos that I saw of you guys was your first look when, Teresa, you're standing behind Louis and he turns around to see you for the first time. I mean, kind of walk me through that moment. And Louis, what was it like seeing your bride for the very first time?
It was absolutely amazing. My mother actually led me to her. They blindfolded me. My mom walked me over to her. And while we were walking there, your mother's saying a few beautiful things to you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy. You finally made it. This is the one. And then they took the blindfold off. And then I noticed Teresa's hair. I was like, wow. And she's like, her first words were like, what do you think of my hair? I'm like, it looks really beautiful, like nothing could have been wrong that day for us. It was really beautiful.
Well, because I wanted to wear my hair away from my face because he loves my hair like this. Like he likes so you could see my face. So I was like, I knew my crown was massive. But I could also hold it because I feel like something small would get lost in my hair because I do have a lot of hair. And it's just not who I am. I don't know, I like statement piece.
Yeah.
So like my crown was like big, so I wanted my hair half up, half down. So I figured, and then I guess that look held it because my crown was so massive,
Was it so heavy throughout by the end of the night, you're like, oh, can I just take this down?
No, it didn't bother me throughout just in the beginning because like I was nervous, I was nervous and, so I was nervous in the beginning.
Did you ever think that like your hair, like when you were doing it, maybe when getting the trials, that this was going to become such a moment? Did you ever think that?
No, not at all. No. I mean, I just thought my wedding was going to be such a moment because I knew it was like really beautiful. Not that, I mean, I know other people have beautiful weddings too, but we really were like, had so much fun doing it. And I really did feel the love like from everyone that we invited. Like if you were there, like I swear you would have felt like the love in the room. Like, right, babe? Wasn't it like, right? Like we felt the love from everyone. Like everyone was so happy for us. Nobody sat down. Like I don't remember like not one boring moment. Like when you go to a wedding and it's like awkward, everybody's like sitting down, like eating. We didn't have that. I swear to God, like from our first dance on, the dance floor was packed the whole time. Like it was never empty, the dance floor. So that right?
Yeah.
I mean, baby, did you see it ever empty?
It was beautiful. Things at our wedding were not probably at other people's normal wedding, so there was a lot of added tricks and values. Teresa wanted people coming out of martini glasses, dancing as if it was like Cirque du Soleil, there was outside entertainment, inside entertainment, but it was, I
had burlesque dancers.
Yeah, burlesque dancers.
Like the less clothing, the better. I wanted it to be a sexy vibe, like really, right, babe? Like really like, elegant, but sexy and chic. It was really like beautiful. I wish you guys would have been there because you would have felt, you guys would have felt it, I
would have died to have been there. It was amazing. What did you have a choreographed first dance, or was this just kind of you guys just enjoying the moment?
I wanted to take dance classes with him. but he's Latino, so he definitely has the moves. But I just wanted to like really like do our first. I loved our first dance. Like, I mean, I loved their song. But no, we just danced by ourselves. Yeah, it was beautiful.
We danced by ourselves. We
didn't have the time, hon. We were so busy.
Really busy. And then trying to find a song was. We did invest time to find a song.
That was something we did so much.
A couple weekends, and the song "I Get to Love You" was actually really fitting for us.
I mean, and I love seeing the big family photos that you guys had, you know, your sons, your daughters all standing there together. I mean, what did that moment mean like for the both of you, you know, combining these families? And it seems like everybody, like you said, just has so much love for one another. It
was really beautiful for everybody. I think we all became very close. Mm-hmm. And as a family, friends, and we were very open, vulnerable, you know, in our relationships with the kids. So we both have like the really good open line of communication with everybody. So when we were there, it felt like a sense of accomplishment because we're all on the same page. We're all moving forward. We all have, you know, a common goal, and it's to have a great life together. And that's what it felt.
Yeah, no, and thank God it's been so easy. Like we all like blended together. This like so easy. Like it's hasn't been hard. You know, sometimes blended families could be hard. Yeah. And thank God it's been beautiful, right? Yeah. I mean, the girls love Nicholas. He's adorable. Yeah. He's like so special, you know. And Louis, he lives with us. So he gained 4 sisters, which is like great, you know? And that's like, I'm sure he knows it already too. Like they're gonna love him so much. Like sisters take care of brothers, you know?
Sure.
And he's, you know, he doesn't like, he's gonna always have, like when he has his family with his kids, like he'll have all, you know, these sisters that are gonna love him, and all their kids are gonna grow up together. Like it's really beautiful, you know?
And you gained some sisters as well, Teresa, which is so exciting. Yeah. Seems like, you know, Louis' family has welcomed you with open arms. What's it like having his sisters there supporting you? And Louis, your sister also married the two of you as well. Is that correct?
Yes, she did. She did, yes.
His older sister, Veronica.
Oh, sister Veronica, yeah. Beautiful, really beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. Like, and it's so funny. Jennifer, his younger sister, was a fan of the show. And when he met me and told his sister, because he's closer to his younger sister, I mean, now they're all close, but like growing up, him and Veronica used to like butt heads. So him and Jennifer are really close. And when he told Jennifer that he met me, Jennifer's like, oh my God, no, you did not. He's like, I love her. And he's like, she's totally going to take care of you. He's like, you guys are meant for each other.
That was quite the moment.
And we were both Tauruses. He's, you know, like, so like, you know how people say opposites attract? Like, I feel like that's I don't like that, because me and my ex were opposites. And we do not I think when you like the same things, it's a good thing, you know, because we both like the same things. And even my kids are like, you guys are so much alike. Like our kids all say that we're so much alike.
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, were either of you nervous the day of your wedding at all? Or was it like a sense?
I was.
Were you?
Yeah, I was nervous. Yeah, definitely nervous. It was, walking into Teresa's life was something I wasn't expecting, because, I mean, like not at all actually, but like
lights, camera, action.
Camera, action. The reality world is like very different, but like the wedding was. I was definitely nervous that day. My mother told me not to cry. It was hard not to cry because it was a very emotional moment, special moment. Something as a guy I was looking for a long time. And I found it with a woman that's like very authentic and genuine and real, you know, like, so everything that comes out of Teresa's mouth is real, good, better, and different. But like, it's like everything when I met Teresa, I just found myself laughing all the time at you, because she's so real and genuine, you know, it all comes out, you know, something's hot, it's hot. If something's cold, it's cold. It's a great moment. It's a great moment. If we got to get into a moment, we get into the moment, but it's, you know, you're really in a relationship where you feel, you know, it's beautiful. It's really good.
Yeah. Teresa, did you write your own vows, and was that easy for you to do, or is that difficult? I would imagine that.
I wasn't nervous that day. I'll answer too. I wasn't, but then I got nervous. So like, I don't know how. I got the wedding special. That's the only thing I haven't watched yet. We're going to have like a viewing party on May 23rd. So, because I thought they were going to show more of it at the reunion, but they didn't. So, because I wanted to see it with Louis, together. So I didn't, but we're gonna have a viewing. So that's what we're gonna do. We were inviting all of our friends over and family. We're gonna have a viewing party on May 23rd.
I love that.
So anyway, so our vows. Yes, we wrote our own vows because of course Louis wanted to write our own vows, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, are you kidding me? And then Veronica helped me, his sister. Yeah. So I was like so nervous. But yes, we wrote our own vows. But then it was so crazy because once I started getting into it, then it just flowed and it just came to me. And his sister made us this beautiful album as a gift. And she wrote our vows in it. Yeah. So we'll always have them, you know? Yeah. And she put like her favorite wedding pictures of us. So we already have one album from her. So it was so nice.
You know, there's so much good music. There's so much good music out there today, you know, the songs and.
Oh, we picked all our music too for the whole wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we picked everything.
But with songs, when you know, every song, these songs today, there's such poetry in these songs. So like I've been, I listened to all that stuff like, you know, for probably the last decade, and you know, writing my vows was actually really easy. It was like a great project to do, and I'm a horrible writer, but I actually did pretty well.
No, you're he's an amazing writer. Like anytime I need I need help. You know, he's so good.
I love that. Yeah. Did anything go wrong the day of the wedding? Like, did that only like the two of you knew about? Like, there's always like those little details that maybe don't like get.
No, just. Your tuxedo. We couldn't find your tuxedo.
Couldn't find a tuxedo.
Like his second outfit, they moved it. So so it took a little longer to get out there. So they had to find his tuxedo, his second outfit. He got changed too.
Yes, I saw that.
I love that he got changed.
You deserve
it. Sorry. Getting Teresa from the hotel to the venue was probably about maybe 100-foot walk. So they had to grab, they had to cover her up. Paparazzi was everywhere. So covering her up and having her walk real still while everybody's trying to hold it in. And that was pretty surreal.
That was, I know.
Like, how do we get her out of the building? And then they figure out a way to get her out of the building. It was.
I don't know if they showed that in the wedding special because I haven't seen it yet. Like from me going from one building to the other, and they all covered me.
That's hysterical. What was it like having all of these different housewives mingling as well as together as well? You know, we had Atlanta, we had Dubai, we had New York, New Jersey. What was it? What was that like?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. They were so happy for me. Yeah. You know, and there was a few more others that I invited that couldn't make it because of the time of the year. But it was really like beautiful. Yeah, because it was August, so a lot of people were away. Mm-hmm. But it was like I felt the love from everyone. It was really, really beautiful. Yeah, everyone was so happy for me. You know?
I know you said like this is a new beginning, and obviously you were married before. And I think Louis, you told me that you actually talked to Joe Giudice. I think the day of the wedding, correct? Or a couple of days before. And I mean,
I spoke to him the day of the wedding. I spoke to him when we were getting our tuxedos.
You spoke to him the day of the wedding?
The day of the wedding, or the night. Yeah, the day of the wedding. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you called him?
I called him basically to just let him know that everything was going to be okay. You know.
He's just too nice.
Everything's going to be okay, and that he's going to that we'll it's a team. You know, all hands on deck. My ex-wife is involved in our life. Mm-hmm. In regards to the kids and stuff like that. So, you know, my son's last birthday in November, we spent actually together in Atlantic City. But Joe being away was something I wanted, you know, him being away, not being present, even at our wedding or for the girls at this point. It felt right to call him and talk to him, you know, because he's a good father. You know, he definitely makes lemonade out of lemons. And it's something that people don't see out there. And I wanted to acknowledge that for him.
I think that's so wonderful. That's so great. What is
I'm happy for Joe too. Like I want him to be happy, you know. So like, yeah, we do. Like he even said, we should go out there soon to go see him. I'm like, and he's like, we'll bring my ex-wife too. And I'm like, all right, let's like make it a family affair. So you never know, that might be in the future.
Totally. Get Andy.
I mean, we already went out there to meet him.
Right.
Like I think, because we had to pick up Adriana because she had to leave for a dance comp. So we went to go pick her up, and then we had dinner, all of us, and it was his idea. And I was just like, really? But then, you know what? I'm so happy we did. So he took me out of like the it was, you know, the uncomfort zone, and then it made it comfortable, you know, because like he did, like, and then after we did it, it made my daughter so happy. And I was like, thank you so much for doing that, you know, because I probably wouldn't, it wasn't my idea, it was his, so he gets to take the credit for it. But then after I did, I'm like, thank you. Because like they really made the girls so happy. And then that's why after he did it. He was, we did it with Joe. I wanted to do it with his ex-wife, Marissa. Like, I was like, yeah, I have to do this for little Louie. We call his, my stepson little Louie. I'm like, we have to do it for him. And he was so happy after I did. Like, I invited her to come for the weekend to Atlantic City for Louie's birthday this past November. Because he turned 19 and we went to go see Sebastian Maniscalco in the city. In Atlantic City. So we got her a room too. We spent the weekend together. We went out to dinner and it was so nice. And my girls came, whoever could come came. And we had it was like a fun night.
Beautiful.
It was really nice. Yeah. And I'm glad we did.
One big happy family. I love to see it.
Yeah.
They always say that the first year of marriage has some challenges. It's not always easy. Now that we're kind of creeping up on the 1 year of marriage, how would you guys describe this past year for the two of you?
I think it's been great. The only hard thing has been the show, unfortunately, because this is not what he's used to, right? So it's a poor guy. It's just not somebody. He just didn't meet just a regular random girl, and it's so that was, I'm sure, challenging for him. And I felt bad that I feel bad that I had to put him through that,
Well, putting aside the show, and because it's a separate issue, it's a different kind of environment. Real life for us has been amazing. Waking up with our, your partner. I'm 40. I just turned 49 years old yesterday. It's we were talking to my father yesterday about love and relationships. When you're in the right one, you kind of know it. You wake up. For me, I'm up early. It's every day every day feels short. We do dinners every night. We clean dishes, and dinner starts 6 o'clock. We're probably done 9:30 between dishes and dinners and all kinds of kids coming in.
We cook together.
When I lived alone, I didn't do a lot of those things. But as a kid, we cooked and stuff. So it's really nice to have a lot of structure. Here in the house with the girls, we have 4 dogs. We live for our kids. It's actually it's really beautiful. You get to this place and you actually have time. We have time to focus on the children and what's important, where they're going, what their next steps are.
I'm so excited to see the wedding special, and the pictures are absolutely beautiful. And I really appreciate you both taking the time.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait to see it either. And I'm going to be on the cover of New Jersey Bride.
I love that.
I'm so excited.
Thank you all so much. I can't wait.
All right.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.